All right, yes, this one is running right now. It is so quiet. I'm gonna stop talking for just a moment. And it's like a nice light hum. I actually like it. It's very, very light, but it is very mighty, I will say. I wanted to get into everything you should know before purchasing this one. I've been testing it out for the past couple weeks since the brand sent it over to me, and I've been so impressed. I've been using it mostly in my bathroom and my bedroom, but of course you can use this in so many rooms, RVs, basements, all of the things. Now this one uses thermoelectric, which is semiconductor cooling technology, to pull the water vapor out of the air and collect it in the tank on the back. Now, this is great because if you have too much humidity in the air, especially spring, summertime, that can cause that heavy, muggy feeling. It can promote mold, mildew growth, make allergies worse, and can even damage wood furniture and walls. Been there, will not be doing that again. But by reducing the humidity, this unit in particular makes your home feel cleaner, cooler, and healthier as well, which I love. Now, as you just saw, this one is so quiet, and it also does have a do not disturb feature right on the top, which I will go over in just a moment. Now, a couple features you should know: it does have the tank right in the back. Now, the unit automatically powers down the moment that the 95-ounce water tank reaches capacity, so you don't need to worry about overflow, water damage to your floor, furniture. Especially if you are somebody that is running this one overnight, you can have the peace of mind. That's one of my favorite parts, that it will turn off when it is done. Now, a couple other things in addition to the auto shut off feature. All you have to do when it is completely full, you'll see a red light and it'll stop. Take the tank out from the back, lift the lid off. I love actually watering my plants with the water that this one pulls out. You can dump it out in the sink, dump it out outside. It's completely up to you. Pop the lid right back on, put the tank inside the unit, and you are good to go, which I love. It is so easy to operate. Unlike other ones, big, bulky dehumidifiers that I've had before that have a whole panel, million and one buttons, this one has 3 buttons right here on the top. Now I wanna go through all 3 right on the top. Of course, you have the power on button, that powers it on and off. The middle one is actually the sleep mode for undisturbed rest. Now, basically, that turns off all the ambient lighting, which I'll show you in just a moment, and reduces the noise to the absolute minimum. So if you are running this in a bedroom overnight, which honestly is probably what most people are using this one for, including myself, it can fight the damp air while you sleep without lights flickering or extra noise, which is really, really nice. Now, the sleep mode makes it completely bedroom friendly, so it can do its job without waking you up. And this is especially useful, especially if you already use a sound machine or blackout curtains. This one kind of just complements that sleep setup completely perfectly. Now, going through the middle, of course, you will see the ambient light button. I love this one. So this is a 7-color ambient mood light button. The built-in LED light cycles through 7 different colors. You have a calming blue, you have greens, you kind of have this like romantic red color and more. Or you can actually set it to a single color of your choice. Now, this turns basically a purely functional appliance, which that's usually what a dehumidifier is, into a piece of home decor. So instead of just having like a big bulky device sitting in the corner, this one doubles as a soft nightlight, or almost like a mood setter in a way. So great for bedrooms, bathrooms, living rooms where the ambiance matters. And of course, you can turn it off completely with the sleep mode as well. You don't have to have those on. Now, getting into the actual device, of course, you'll feel the air coming out from the sides. That's how this one works. And it is so compact. Like I mentioned in the beginning, definitely space saving, and it weighs a little bit under 6 pounds. So this one can fit on a countertop, a nightstand, shelf, or the floor without taking up meaningful space in any way, shape, or form. Now, the full-size dehumidifiers, at least the ones that I've had before, they're bulky, they're loud, definitely not practical for bedrooms or bathrooms. It's more just for the basements, which this one can also be used in the basement, of course. Because this one is so compact, it means that you can basically place it anywhere you want, wherever there's a humidity issue. So a damp bathroom, for example, even a closet, small bedroom, without having to take up a ton of space. Plus, this one is so easy to use, as you just saw, and also maintain. Setting this one up literally just took a couple minutes. You plug it in, you press a button, and the water tank slides out really nicely, as you saw. The touch-sensitive controls respond to a light tap, so you don't need to worry about plugging in tubes and hoses and extra setup. This one is almost completely ready to go right out of the box, which I really, really like. Plus the fact that this one also is great for saving energy. It uses a lot less energy than the other ones that I've tried before. And it is also so affordable. That was the biggest thing that I really, really did want to test out when the brand sent me this one over, is just how well will this one even work? I mean, a lot of times when things are small and then affordable, it's like, okay, this is not going to work well. but this one has really, really pleasantly surprised me. It's nice now that you can get the dehumidifying effects without having to get some big, bulky, expensive device. Plus the ambient lights inside, I mean, that's just kind of like a nice extra feature. So if you are looking for a compact, affordable, efficient dehumidifier, bedrooms, bathrooms, closets, nurseries, home offices, RVs, basements, this one does cover up to 1,000 square feet. Go ahead, check this one out.